Hello, are you ready to join in and read along with me? Yes? Then let's begin. When you hear this sound, turn the page. Goldilocks. Once upon a time, there were 3 bears who lived in a cottage deep in the forest. There was a great, big and gruff daddy bear. There was a gentle, middle-sized mummy bear. And there was also a dear little baby bear. One fine morning, Mummy Bear made some porridge for breakfast. She poured it into 3 different-sized bowls to cool. The 3 bears then set out for a walk in the forest. While they were gone, a little girl knocked on their door. Her name was Goldilocks, and she had been out gathering flowers. When nobody answered, she peeped inside the cottage and saw 3 bowls of porridge on the table. Goldilocks was very hungry. She tasted the steaming porridge in the big bowl. It was too hot. She tasted the porridge in the medium bowl. It was much too cold. Goldilocks then tasted the porridge in the little bowl. It was just right, and before she could stop herself, Goldilocks had eaten up all the porridge in the little bowl. Goldilocks saw 3 chairs in the room. There was a great big chair for Daddy Bear. There was a medium chair for Mummy Bear and a little chair for Baby Bear. Goldilocks sat down on the big chair, but it was much too hard. Then she sat on the medium chair, but that was far too soft. When Goldilocks sat on the little chair, it was not too hard or too soft. She found it was just right. But Goldilocks was much too big and heavy for such a little chair. It broke into pieces. Goldilocks picked herself up and then decided to go and see what was up the stairs. She found 3 beds. Goldilocks was now very sleepy, so she tried to climb onto the great big bed which belonged to Daddy Bear. It was too high. Next, Goldilocks lay down on the medium bed, which belonged to Mummy Bear. It was very soft, and she sank down much too low. Yawning, Goldilocks climbed into the little bed, which belonged to Baby Bear. She found this little bed was cosy and snug and felt just right. Goldilocks was soon fast asleep, so she did not hear the 3 bears come back home. Daddy Bear looked into his big bowl. "Somebody has been eating my porridge," he growled. Mummy Bear looked into her medium bowl with the spoon still resting in it. "Somebody has been eating my porridge," she said in her middle-sized voice. When poor Baby Bear looked into his little bowl, he found it was empty. "Somebody has been eating my porridge," he cried in his squeaky little voice, "and it has all gone." Daddy Bear went to his big chair. "Somebody has been sitting in my big chair," he growled in his big, deep voice. "And somebody has been sitting in my medium chair," said Mummy Bear, in her middle-sized voice. "The cushions are all untidy." When Baby Bear looked for his little chair, all he could see were pieces. His little eyes filled with tears. "Somebody has been sitting in my little chair too," he sobbed, "and it's broken to pieces." The 3 bears looked all over the room and under the table, but they could not find anyone. Then they went up to look in the bedrooms. Daddy Bear noticed that his pillows were all creased and untidy.
"Somebody has been sleeping in my big bed,"
he called in his deep, gruff voice. Mummy Bear saw that her medium bed was rumpled. "Somebody has been sleeping in my medium bed," she said in her middle-sized voice. Baby Bear looked at his little bed. He could hardly believe his own eyes. "There is somebody still sleeping in my bed," he cried in his squeaky voice. Just then, Goldilocks opened her eyes and saw the 3 bears. With a cry, Goldilocks jumped out of the little bed. She ran down the stairs, out of the cottage and into the forest. "Please stop," called the bears. "We'll not harm you." But Goldilocks did not stop. She ran on through the forest until she was safe in her own cottage. Goldilocks never went to visit the 3 bears ever again. I hope you enjoyed the story.